So Charles Oliveira has successfully defeated Max Holloway by unanimous decision and has won himself the BMF belt tonight. And all I've seen from everybody is how boring this fight was, and it absolutely was boring. This was one of the outcomes I did predict. If Charles Oliveira wanted to take this fight to the ground, it would be an easy victory for him. He's much more of a better grappler than Max is. But if he was willing to oblige and fight on the feet for the full fight, it would have been a true BMF fight and a fun fight to watch, and a fight that Max would have definitely won. So Charles Oliveira simply chose to win. He simply chose the smartest way to win, and it's not the best way or the most entertaining way for fans, and that's why everybody and their mother's saying this fight was boring and awful, and Charles is no true BMF. It's true. Charles Oliveira is no true BMF. He's simply a winner. He's a guy that wants to win. He wanted to win the belt, and he chose the route that was going to get him the win the safest way possible. So he spammed takedowns. He got Max to the ground and essentially held him there for most of this fight. It was definitely boring to watch. I think Joe Rogan was mad about the fans booing, but Joe Rogan is a jiu-jitsu nut, and not everybody is a jiu-jitsu nut. Not everybody wants to see two guys crotch hugging for 5 rounds. So it's totally viable that everybody's upset about this. I'm glad I missed this card. I really am. I'm glad I'm at work making money than watching this card and just being bored out of my mind. Same thing for the White House card. Doesn't look that great either, but I already said that. Overall, this was to be expected. It was one of the routes that this fight was definitely going to go. If Charles would have stood on the feet for the entire fight, it probably would have been fun to watch, and Max would have likely won in the end. That's what I predicted. I thought Charles was going to go into this fight and put the fans first, put entertainment first, and strike with Max for the full 5 rounds. But he did not. If he did, I think Max would have definitely knocked him out, most likely later in that fight. But he decided, like I said, to win. He grappled, held Max down for 5 rounds, and that's all she wrote. Overall, let me know what you think.